World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the Minnesota Vikings.
The city just made a sweep, people diabetic. They mouths were full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the end, get the LA yelling. Getting mad, but somebody gotta do it. Come on, put up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it.
The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Minneapolis. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. Whoa! And a decent return there. He'll get this up just short.
I just wanna rock. Body out of y'all.
This ain't what you want.
Project,
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna. I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No ties, side up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League welcomes you to USAA Stadium, the home of the Madden Championship Series. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Denver Broncos and the Minnesota Vikings. The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And off we go here on EA Sports. On the return, here's Mims. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he'll take this past the 30, a gain of 6, mark it at the 31. Brings up 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Here's Dobbins. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. Open man, right side. He's got it. 13 yards on that pass play. First down, Broncos.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Got it into the hands of Mims. And he is out of bounds. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
A first down throw for Nix. He'll be forced outright. Now he'll run it. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive. Getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 19 yards. And it's a gain of 19 to the 19-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
That's caught right side is Franklin. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a first and goal. They get the conversion on 3rd and inches.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for first and goal.
This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door. First and goal. Dobbins. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across. Setting up 2nd and goal. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Broncos. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Price now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Jones. Finding room across midfield. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles. Cowboy 80.
Here's McCarthy. Looking to get that wide receiver screen set up, but this one will not work. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Now to throw it here on 1st down. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. A run with Dobbins. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Moving outside the pocket. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Looking free downfield, it's Thielen. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Jones for 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd down at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 10.
McCarthy from the gun here on third down. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. On first and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. And he will score! Adam Thielen. Touchdown, Vikings. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He knocks it through. And the Vikings are on top. It's now 10-7. Riker it out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. On the return, here's Mims. That'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Knicks now on first and 10. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one's good for 26 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. That's Andrew Van Ginkel in on the tackle. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number one. On second down, it's Knicks. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 8 yards to go.
On the ground, here's Dobbins.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on fourth down, like based on what they do on third down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that fourth down more manageable. I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Knicks gonna throw for it. That's taken in. And he's got the first down. Well done there as they pick up a 4th and 5.
And the Broncos.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down. Now, a second down throw for Knicks. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he didn't connect for the touchdown. What I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos will level the score at 10 apiece.
that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The 20-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Will Lutz to kick off.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Price now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
To throw, it's McCarthy. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Aaron on the coverage.
To throw is McCarthy. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down.
15 yards. And the Vikings 1st down.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. To the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the ground now with Jones. They try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. That's the safety, Talon Noah Hufanga on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Down McCarthy. That's caught once again by Hawkinson. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
And the Vikings 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now this looks like a design run. He will do it himself. He's in. J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Minnesota. And his 2nd touchdown tonight. Reichert good with the extra point. And the Vikings go up by 7. It is now 17-10. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. On the return, here's Min. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Get here, shit. Hold on a second.
A first down throw for Nix. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And he'll be marked out at the 45-yard line. 15 yards through the air. Good for a Denver first down.
First and 10.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. He finds his tight end, Ingram. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws into his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
This is caught at the 2. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
Broncos first down.
Here's a run. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Andrew Van Ginkel gets in there for the sack, and now it's third and goal. Nix from the gun on third down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Lots of big people. Jumbo set in the game as they go for it on fourth and goal. They'll try to sneak it here, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. On first and 10, it's McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Throwing again from his own end zone. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. Open man, right side. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the give, it's Jones. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. They'll drop to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. 13 pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another 1st down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, they give it to Jones. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Vikings, 1st down.
Now a handoff. Jones. And he will be taken down. We'll see. They want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Rolling right, it's taken in. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Riker now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Vikings move out to a 24-10 lead.
Broncos 10.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here's Mims. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. This is 1st and 10. A run with Dobbins. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
So a win here for the Vikings. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night, everybody.